Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ms. TV Total Football. I just had to do this video. I feel like this is such a sad story, ladies and gentlemen. This is such a sad story. Wow, where do we even begin? I mean, I still remember the day when Eden Hazard, last game for Chelsea Football Club, Europa League final, we win, and he said, right at the end in the interview, maybe this is the end. Maybe this is the end. And as Maurizio Sarri said, at that point, there was no other Hazard. He was at such a high level. There was no second Hazard. He was that damn good. And influencing player. People talk about, now some of our current players, the influence game. None of our current players really influence game. Now, there could be some potentially. There are a few players in the likes of Mason Mount that gets touted around that he's an influencer. He influences games. Please don't forget Eden Hazard. Just remember, that's the level of player that influenced a particular game, changed the mood of a particular game. And I understand. I get it. It was his dream to go to Real Madrid. I remember Thibaut Courtois going to Real Madrid before him, and he would apparently say to Eden Hazard, "Come to the White House. Come to the White House." And Eden Hazard, it's been a long-standing ambition, long-standing dream for him to play in Real Madrid. And of course, his idol was the manager at that point, Zinedine Zidane. And now, of course, there's Rudiger as well. But I always say to myself, firstly, that moment, I remember that day when Eden Hazard's Real Madrid jerseys were getting printed. There's a video that's, on social media. His name was getting printed on, and that broke my heart, man. I always thought that maybe Hazard will finish with us. Of course, he's a legend of the football club. Of course, he's left a everlasting legacy, but I feel like had he just stayed, maybe he becomes an immortal at Chelsea Football Club. Was there a need to go? Was there a need to go? And this is what I always say, that I completely understand someone having dreams and aspirations. God damn it, I have it as well. I'm pretty sure you guys have dreams and aspirations. But sometimes we need to understand, what are we letting go? What do we have now? Is it worth letting go now to pursue a dream, to pursue an ambition that I don't know how it's really going to turn out, because life is so uncertain? And I guess, what he has now, if he'd stayed, would it turned out to be a happy scenario? I don't know. But at that point, all Chelsea fans with their eyes closed believed in Eden Hazard and loved Eden Hazard. And it was such a crucial period of our history at that time. Frank Lampard took over, transfer ban season. Wow, it would have been something had Eden Hazard stayed. It would have been something to see Eden Hazard combining, partnership, the manager like Frank Lampard. Of course, we won, we still got fourth that particular season, top four. We should have won the FA Cup, but we didn't get that. But had he stayed on, I feel like he would have been an immortal. And now, 4 seasons down the track, this is his 4th season in Real Madrid, and he apparently only has this season 98 minutes of La Liga match. That's all he has in La Liga. 98 minutes in La Liga. Season's 2/3 of the part done. And it's been injury prone, it's been injury plagued. He doesn't get a look in, and rightly so. When you've got a player like Vinicius Jr., of course you're not going to get a look in. He's become an afterthought, and it's sad to see. From where he was with Chelsea Football Club to where he is now, it's destroyed. There was a moment maybe he could have returned back to Chelsea Football Club, but that moment has passed by now. I think at this time there is no return. There is no return. He left Chelsea Football Club knowing exactly what he was leaving, and he wanted to pursue Champions League. He tried his best to get Champions League at Chelsea Football Club. It never happened. Won the Europa League. Frank Lampard's season happened. The following season, Thomas Tuchel took over, and we beat Real Madrid. His Real Madrid. We beat that Real Madrid quite comprehensively. Pretty certain Eden Hazard was there in the second leg. And we win the Champions League. Surely enough, Real Madrid wins the Champions League the following season. But Hazard didn't really have anything to do with it. And since then, there's been a whole heap of conversations, is he going to leave Real Madrid? What's going to happen? This, that, the other. Real Madrid fans have been very, very difficult as well to him, but rightly so. He's not there. I mean, you're not an important player for Real Madrid. And Madrid fans can be difficult, man. You saw what they did to Gareth Bale and many other superstars. It's not an easy place. And this is why I say, you were loved by Chelsea fans. You were loved. And you let go of something that was priceless. But anyway, it is what it is. You've done it. And now here we are. Fabrizio Romano. Eden Hazard, for me, I will still be at Real Madrid next season. He has one more season left after this particular season. But you never know, tells RTBF Sports, Real Madrid. Me and Ancelotti, there is respect, but we don't talk to each other. I miss playing football. I want to play. I want to have fun. He is not having fun. One thing about Eden Hazard is he may not be the best trainer, but you best believe when it comes to match day, the guy brought his A game. Yeah, he's one player that got away with perhaps not training that well, but the quality you're going to get. And this is probably, he was always a fun-loving character, jokey character, didn't take life too seriously. And maybe that's probably the reason why he's never reached that Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo levels. He was just a tad below them. Had he been serious, I think it would have been something different. Eden Hazard on Ancelotti, I'm not going to say that we talk to each other because we don't, but there will always be respect. Even if he doesn't make me play anymore, I have to have respect for Carlo, what he represents for football club, what he has done in his career. As I said, he barely plays for Real Madrid. At the World Cup, I played a match, 2, 3, it went uphill. That's what I need. I'm not saying that after 3 months of not playing, I'm going to play and score 5 goals. No, I need little time at Real Madrid. There is no time. I know what I can still bring. And look, to be honest, that World Cup wasn't anything sensational. Belgium was rubbish, and Eden Hazard was, along with all his other colleagues, all his other Belgian players, they were just mediocre. We'll see if I'm still going to play by the end of the season. If I doubt, I have the right to doubt. No, it's been 3 months since he made me play. I doubt a little. It's up to me to show him in training that he can call me. I mean, it's mad. It's mad, how his career at Real Madrid has taken shape. I mean, 3 months ago, he played in La Liga. Like, as I said, he's played like 98 minutes in La Liga this season. For me, I will still be at Real Madrid next season. Leaving is not on the agenda, but you never know. To be honest, I think it's time for you to leave, my man. I don't know if any of the European clubs, big clubs, will take you unless you want to go down a few levels, maybe play in the Belgian league. But I think it's time for you to get a big payday, my man. Go to Saudi Arabia, join Cristiano Ronaldo there, play for Al Nassr, or another rival club at Saudi Arabia. Go to MLS, just get that final paycheck, man. You deserve it. You've won everything possible that you could have with Chelsea. Of course, Champions League is the one that sort of eluded him. But he got that with Real Madrid, even though didn't really contribute. Now it's time to wind things down. I don't really think he has much to offer anymore. I think he's 31 years old, turning 32. We'll have a look at his age very, very soon. My explanation for not getting minutes, it's that there are players who play well, the team wins, and it's difficult to change it. I probably deserve less in his eyes than others. You should ask him 100%. Look, when you've got Vinicius Jr., you best believe you're not going to get an opportunity. And then there's Rodrigo as well. He predominantly plays on the left side. Eden Hazard, it's difficult. It's difficult. I still remember that unbelievable goal against West Ham, Sarri season. He dribbled past the entire team and scored. And there's plenty like that, and they're so right. He uses his bum to the best extent, honestly. One of the greatest wingers we've seen in the Premier League, one of the best and the greatest that we've seen at Chelsea Football Club. He changed games. He changed games. That, for me, is an influencer. That, for me, is a ultimate superstar. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is Eden Hazard's all-time, from 2008 onwards till 2020-21, all competitions, Eden Hazard goals and assists. Look at that, 10, 23, 26. I think he joined straight after the Champions League, so this was all Lille, and then he joined after this season 11-12, 44. I think that was with Lille, and then he joined us in 2012-13. And look at that, 37, 27, 32, 14, 24, 30, 38. That was the final season, the Sarri season, one of his best. And then since then, look at that. With Real Madrid, it's been absolutely shocking. Let's just have a quick look at this. 32 years old, turned 32 this year. Yeah, I think, look, it's time for him to wrap things up, man. And look at that, as I said, 98 minutes played in La Liga, ladies and gentlemen, this season. 3 matches. Quite astounding, to be honest. This is the season he joined Chelsea Football Club. Let's just have a quick look. The first season he joined Chelsea. There you go. 34 matches, 9 goals, 14 assists in his first Premier League season. And before that, he was in Lille, and that was one of his most sensational seasons as well at Lille, where he absolutely ripped things apart. 20 goals, 18 assists. I mean, incredible. This was his final season with Chelsea. 37 matches, 16 goals, 15 assists. I mean, this guy was one of the best. He was really one of the best in world football. Sad to see the demise, man. Sad to see the demise. And this is the demise. 3 matches missed, 1920. 1 match, 1920. 15 matches in 1920. Hairline crack in the foot. And then it continues on. Fibula, 3 matches, 2 matches, 2, 6, 1, 8, 7, 8, 1, 1, 3, 11. It's not been good. Ladies and gentlemen, look, breaks my heart, but this is what happens sometimes. You've got to be very sure at what you're doing. Eden Hazard was on top of the world, when he left Chelsea, and since then just became a footnote. No one even thinks about Eden Hazard in that manner anymore, except for the Chelsea fans. Of course, we reminisce the good times, but 32 now, there's still some Chelsea fans that would love to see him back, but I think that boat has sailed now. Maybe a couple of seasons ago, perhaps because we were still struggling, and Eden Hazard maybe could have done something, but now we've moved on, and sad to see. He needs to probably wrap up his Real Madrid career and move on and just enjoy life again, man. Just enjoy life. Go to MLS and Maybe we can all follow MLS or Saudi Arabian League or wherever. Just get a big payday. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. This is Ms. TV Total Football. Till next time. See ya.